A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, President Donald Trump has firmly stated that he will not be extending the July 9th deadline for higher tariffs on several nations, including Japan. During a press conference aboard Air Force One, Trump reaffirmed his stance, stating, "No, I'm not thinking about the pause," when questioned about the possibility of extending negotiations with trading partners. This announcement comes amid rising tensions in trade talks, particularly with Japan, which Trump has criticized for its handling of U.S. rice exports and the imbalance in auto trade between the two nations. The U.S. stock market reacted swiftly to Trump's comments, with the S&P 500 index experiencing a quick drop of 14 points, reflecting investor concerns over the impending tariff hikes. The CBOE VIX index, a measure of market volatility, also surged above 16.8 before settling down, indicating heightened anxiety among investors regarding the future of U.S.-Japan trade relations. For weeks, Trump has been leveraging threats of high tariffs to exert pressure on trading partners, claiming that many nations have taken advantage of the U.S. for decades. His top economic advisor, Kevin Hassett, had previously hinted that agreements would be forthcoming after the July 4th holiday, suggesting optimism in the administration's approach to trade negotiations. However, the reality has been less promising, with only two significant agreements reached with the UK and China, both of which left crucial issues unresolved. Trump's latest remarks have intensified scrutiny on Japan, particularly regarding its refusal to accept U.S. rice imports and the perceived inequities in auto trade. The president proposed a staggering 24% tariff on Japanese goods back in April, which was temporarily reduced to 10% during the negotiation period. Now, with the deadline approaching, Trump has threatened to impose tariffs ranging from 30% to 35% if a deal is not reached. "I'm not sure we're going to make a deal. I doubt it with Japan. They're very tough. You have to understand, they're very spoiled," he remarked, highlighting the challenges in reaching a consensus. In contrast to his pessimism regarding Japan, Trump expressed a more hopeful outlook towards India, suggesting that an agreement could be on the horizon. He stated, "Possibly. That's going to be a different kind of a deal," indicating that the U.S. may be able to negotiate terms that allow for more competitive access to the Indian market. India's Foreign Minister, Subrahmanyam Jaishankar, has indicated that the country is close to finalizing a deal with the U.S., with ongoing discussions focusing on industry-specific tariffs and market access for genetically modified crops. As negotiations continue, the stakes are high for both the U.S. and Japan. Japan's Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba has been striving to maintain a steady and friendly approach at negotiations, but Trump's aggressive tactics may force Japan into a corner. The Japanese government has already expressed its unwillingness to make concessions that could harm its farmers, particularly in the rice sector, which Trump has criticized for its restrictive import policies. The situation is further complicated by the broader context of U.S. trade relations, with Trump previously asserting that he would sign 90 trade agreements during the tariff pause. However, the reality has fallen short of those expectations, with only the UK securing a deal thus far. As the clock ticks down to the July 9th deadline, both countries are under immense pressure to find common ground. In conclusion, as President Trump prepares to impose potentially crippling tariffs on Japan, the trade landscape remains uncertain. With ongoing negotiations and the looming deadline, the outcome of these discussions could significantly impact U.S.-Japan relations and the global economy. Investors and policymakers alike are watching closely, as the repercussions of these trade decisions will be felt far beyond the borders of the two nations. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.